Good morning and happy Sabbath and welcome to Children's Sabbath School. My name is Jaden Williams.
And I'm Audrey Johnson.
Welcome to Alumni Weekend, Mom.
Alumni Weekend and Easter Weekend.
Yep, yesterday was Good Friday and guess what Jesus was doing today?
He was resting.
Yep.
He was sleeping in his grave. You know what he did? If you knew it was your last day on earth, what would you do?
Have the most fun I could.
You would have the most fun you could? You know what Jesus did?
Prayed for people.
Well, that too. But you know what else he did?
No.
He was washing people's dirty, stinking feet. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Would you have been doing that if it was your last day on earth?
No.
That just shows you how humble of a God he is. Like, how awesome is that he would, washing people's feet, Jaden, is like, you have to have humility to do that, right? We still do it today because we do the symbolism of it.
You're not humble enough to do it?
I do, but I don't know if I would be doing...
I do, humble enough to do it?
I am, I was answering two questions. I am humble enough to do it, but I'm not sure if I would be doing that the last day I was alive. Jesus is a pretty cool guy. Like, God must really be his father. Well, the Bible does say that. But still, Jaden, I'm just excited about that. It's just really humbling to learn that that's what he did the last day. I didn't think about it until I read something this week. And it said that. And I was like, man, that's a pretty good point. That's how he spent his last 24 hours. I guess you're not impressed by that, huh?
No.
Well, I am. Anyway, Jaden, so how was your week?
It was pretty good.
What did you do this week?
I went to school, had PSAT.
How'd you do?
I think I did well.
Okay. What else?
After that, we had a tournament.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, you guys aren't used to not winning, huh?
No, not really.
No, you're not. Yeah, you guys aren't. But you did well. You guys were playing against some grown men. You did pretty well. I think you did. I just picked on the grown men because they were playing against some babies. But anyway, Jaden, you guys did well. High five. High five to me. Good job. All right. What else? You met some famous people this week.
Oh, yeah. I met very cheap people.
Oh, yeah, they are famous. And who else did you meet?
John Petty.
That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're smiling now. Good. I'm glad you smiled. Y'all found something for you to smile about. All right. So, Jaden, let's get to the lesson. We got to hurry up. I meant to bring my little tray. I do it every year, and I do miss this about not being
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Jaden, I missed my egg.
Days for it to explain it.
Because I had to go through every single egg. There were 12 of them, and they gave the whole story of Easter.
It can take a week to do that.
I did it in prayer meeting for the whole month of April or March.
It didn't take 7.
Well, you guys got it and you liked it.
No.
You didn't like it?
No.
No one told me that until right this second. I'm gonna go ask the friends.
Oh, I didn't like it. I'm not sure about. Oh, I know some of my friends didn't like it.
I'm gonna.
You would take forever to explain it.
Yeah, because
but you did it 3 years in a row. We've already heard it. So.
Oh, you were done with that lesson? Well, there were some kids who weren't there before, so you got to read it. Just like the Bible, you got to keep reading. You get something new out of it every time you read it.
We didn't get anything new, though, because you were saying the same thing over and over.
Next year, I'm bringing my eggs. Bring my little carton with eggs, and I'm going to pull all the little things out of each one of them and show you what the Easter story is all about. All right? So be prepared. We may not be here in this pandemic next year. Hopefully not. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Let's get to the lesson. It's called Unknown God. What's your memory verse? You don't know?
It's from Acts 17, verse 21.
And what does it say?
What's your message?
My message says, I serve God when I tell others about him. I did good!
No, you cheat. No.
What is it? What's your memory verse?
God is not far from any one of us.
Oh, he isn't. Even when he died and was sleeping in his grave, he still wasn't far from us, was he? All right, let's get to the lesson.
Lesson 3, The Unknown God, from Acts chapter 17, verses 15 through 34. The message is, I serve God when I tell others about him. Have you ever pretended that you didn't hear your mom the first time she called you? Sometimes we pretend that we can't hear someone, especially if they want us to do something we don't want to do. A long time ago, Paul tried to tell some people about the good news of Jesus. but many of them didn't want to listen.
Thank you so much for traveling with me to Athens, Paul said to his friends visiting from the city of Berea. These people had just recently learned about Jesus. They had followed Paul to Athens so he could teach them more as they traveled. Please send Silas and Timothy this way just as soon as you can.
Paul waved as his friends left to go back home to Berea.
Paul was lonely in Athens. There didn't seem to be a single person there who knew about or believed in Jesus. Dear God,
he may have prayed,
show me how to share your love with the people of this city.
Beautiful statues, buildings, and artworks surrounded the people of Athens. Expensive temples filled with all kinds of idols seemed to be everywhere. Athens was known as a city overflowing with intelligent people. But as Paul walked around, he felt sorry for these people. They thought they knew so much, but they really didn't know the most important thing. They didn't know Jesus.
Paul started talking to people. Soon his words began to make people think and ask questions. They wanted to hear what he had to say about Jesus. One day, someone invited Paul to speak at the Areopagus on top of Mars Hill. The Areopagus was a special place where philosophers met to talk and listen to the latest ideas. Such men were considered to be very intelligent and wise. It was an honor to be invited to speak there. Friends,
Paul began,
I can see that you are very religious. Everywhere I look, I see statues and altars of different gods. On one statue, I noticed the words, "To an unknown God." I am here to tell you about him. The true God of heaven made the world and everything in it. It is God in heaven who gives life and breath to everyone.
As he continued to speak, many of the people listened carefully. Then Paul told them about the resurrection of Jesus. Some of the people said,
You are crazy. This is just a bunch of nonsense.
But there were a few who said,
We want to hear more. Not many people in the city of Athens believed in Jesus. They thought their own wisdom was better than God's wisdom. But there were some who became Christians. Dionysius, an important man in the city government, and a woman named Damaris chose to follow Jesus.
Paul was able to talk boldly to the intelligent people of Athens because he knew God. What can you do to get to know Jesus better? Do you really want to know Jesus so you can tell others about him?
Jaden,
Yes.
that was a good group and a good lesson.
It was a good group.
You liked them?
Yo, I did.
I could watch them over and over again.
You do.
Leave me alone. Anyway, Jaden, so the unknown God. Do you know God?
Yes, do you know God?
I do. I have to. Raising a 13-year-old, you better know some Jesus. Woo! Jaden, what did you learn from the lesson this week? Don't look at me like that. Come on. What did you learn from the lesson?
That the people in the Bible were actually willing to accept Paul's opinion. Because you know, some people, remember Paul actually got persecuted a few times?
Yeah, Jaden, Paul. Go on, I'm sorry. Go on.
But Paul got persecuted a few times for what he believed in. And these guys, I think it was in Greece. Yeah, Greece. You remember they were having open dialogue with him, like expressing how they felt about it or what they thought about it, and he actually converted some of them. It was pretty cool, isn't it? Because he usually gets persecuted for saying what he believes in.
Because 2 weeks ago, he got stoned. Remember?
Remember in Rome, he got sent to prison. I remember the angel broke him and Silas at the jail. Actually, I think that was Bartholomew. No.
Barnabas.
Yeah, he sent us Barnabas, and then he got a jail with the angel. But he's been persecuted a few times for what he believes in. I think it's pretty cool that they thought what his opinions were cool instead of immediately disregarding what he thinks.
Who's the unknown God?
It was our God because they had him as the Greek had him titled as unknown because they've heard about Paul and other type of miracles, but they
didn't know where they came from.
So he was unknown to them, and when Paul explained, it cleared everything up.
You know what?
But
There's still some people that don't know about him.
there's a lot of people that don't know about
Yeah, that's why we celebrate Easter, because we want to tell more people about him. We may not believe in Easter, but we do believe in the resurrection, right? And we have to keep telling people about Christ, because if we tell them,
That means God will come back soon.
sooner. Jaden, don't you want him to come back sooner?
God didn't He say when all people, everybody in the world knows?
The whole world knows about him.
That's kind of.
And then you have a choice whether you want to.
That's gonna be hard. You know why?
No, it's not. If He said it can happen, it can happen.
Over 300,000 babies are born a day.
Oh gracious, here we go with the scientific facts.
So that's gonna be hard.
God can do it. Jaden, I'm just happy that He's no longer unknown for me. Is He unknown for you?
No.
Yep, so every day we get to make a choice whether we want to follow Him or not. So I'm going to try to follow Him this week. What about you?
I am.
All right. Are you ready? We have something to do.
Birthdays.
Birthdays, and you know,
anniversary.
and so guess what? In 3 days, He died, He rested, and He rose again. Do you like birthdays are like rising again?
No.
They are. It's like another year. You're born again on another.
That's baptism.
Oh, well, I feel like they're on my birthday too.
Probably.
It's just an exciting time. All right, who we have birthdays for?
For the 3rd week of April, we have Bailey and Brookie Calendar.
Bailey and Brooke turned 13 this week. Happy birthday. They're twins, Bailey and Brooke. That's so cool. Everybody may not know that.
Jay Sean Hope.
He's not a teen anymore. That was one of my youth. Happy birthday, Jay Sean. He has kids now. You remember? They came. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Ashley Byers.
Oh, it's not my youth.
She's in Atlanta, right?
No, she moved to Nashville. Happy birthday, Ashley. That's Autumn Byers and Ayana's sister.
Cameron Burton.
Cameron Burton. He's in what? First grade, kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Happy birthday, Cameron.
Christia Swan.
Christia, another one of my youth. She has a kid too. They're all old and grown. I mean, they're grown. They're not old because I'm not old. Go
You're
on.
old. Eric McCrary II.
Oh, another one. Happy birthday, Eric.
Janelle Black.
Janelle Black. Oh, guess what? Guess whose birthday she shares?
Yours.
Nope. My birthday wasn't this week.
Yes.
Tamra Bodie. Happy birthday, Tam. Who else?
You can't say what you want to say.
I
because it's
can't.
PG. Abby Sufrant.
Abby, happy birthday.
Sybil Boyu.
Yes, Auntie Sybil, happy birthday. That's Nicole's auntie. Auntie Nicole, that's Auntie Nicole's auntie. Yeah.
LaFonda Hayes.
LaFonda, Pastor Marcus Hayes' wife. They moved far, far away. Happy birthday, LaFonda.
Where are they in Fort?
No, they're like, no, Eric Bennett's. Come on, boy. Let's go.
Tia
Tia Rahman, happy
Rahman.
birthday, principal.
Rahman.
She's a principal.
Principal Ramon. Cicely Thomas.
Happy birthday, Cicely.
Cicely Williams.
Yeah.
Anniversaries.
Oh, we had 2 this week. Dun, 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 dun. Who?
Mel and Katia Johnson.
Happy birthday, Mel and Katia.
And Wayne and Stephanie Hewlett.
Happy birthday. He's a pastor. Wayne and Stephanie Hewlett. Happy birthday. They started here in Madison, Michigan long ago. All right, Jay, it's time to go. We got to go to church because it's Easter, and we have a special guest today.
Who's today?
Crystal Aikens here, and Pastor Bernard Roger, which is Pastor Lee's brother-in-law. They're here today, too. Aren't you
So
excited?
that's Monica's brother?
Yes. Oh, look at you putting the pieces together. All right, we've been here too long. We're leaving now.
I'm Jay Williams.
I'm Audrey Johnson.
Have a happy Sabbath.
We love you. Bye-bye.